Welcome back. Doctors Hospital is welcoming a new CEO. Nelson Lazo was recently appointed to the top spot and he joins us today. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm very glad to be here.
And congratulations. Welcome back into the neighborhood.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
So you were at Mariners Hospital. You were the CEO there, and which is in the Keys, but it's also part of the Baptist Health System, right?
Correct.
So how was that transition then? Was it a smoother one because Doctors Hospital is also part of the Baptist Health System?
Yes, it being part of the system definitely makes it a much smoother transition. You know the players, you know the physicians, and you actually know the hospital because you know your sister facilities, and you do a lot of work together, and you know the culture. Mm-hmm. So the transition was fairly smooth.
Now tell me about managing two hospitals like this. Every hospital has what they're known for, their niche.
Sure.
How is that similar? Are there any similarities or differences between these two hospitals?
Well, yeah, there are some basic similarities in terms of some of the core businesses and core services that you provide for the community. Doctors Hospital is fairly unique. There's 3 major centers of excellence within the facility, even though we provide all the core services in surgery and emergency room and med-surg and some of the other ancillary services. But Doctors Hospital is very well known for their orthopedics and sports medicine program. Mm-hmm. I mean, you see the commercials on TV. Yes. where the pros come. So we're very happy, very proud of those programs, particularly in sports medicine and orthopedics. So that's a center of excellence that we concentrate on, and we work very hard to keep it in the forefront. The other center of excellence for us is our Gamma Knife and neurosurgery program. It's pretty much one of the kind, world-renowned. People from all over the country and internationally come for those services. So it's something that we cultivate and try to expand and again keep in the forefront.
So it hasn't been a long time that you've been on this post, but have you already picked up on some of the things that you would see need a little bit of improvement?
Well, I don't want to say it need a little bit of improvement. The gentleman that was a CEO, my predecessor, Lincoln Mendez, really did a good job of positioning this hospital with some of these centers of excellence. But of course, you want to continue to expand these services. You want to continue to improve the services. You want to continue to promote services and look at other services and modalities that you can bring in to really accent what you're already doing. And of course we continue to work with our physicians and our staff to continuously be in the forefront and enhancing what we already do, and to look at other things that the community may need that we can provide for our customers and the folks that come to Doctors Hospital.
And Nelson, this is a very important hospital for Coral Gables residents in specific. The hospital's successes are always great for residents who live nearby. So do you have any goals to make Doctors Hospital even better?
Well, again, going back to the things we do, we're going to work very hard to continue our service excellence, particularly in the area of customer service and service satisfaction to the folks that come to our facility. We're very well known, not only at Doctors Hospital, but throughout the system. We're actually a national benchmark for customer service, and we're a Fortune 100 company. We're 32nd in the Fortune 100 company. So we're going to continue to try to focus on customer service and providing great clinical outcomes, and to look at the programs that we already have and the modalities that we already have within the facility to make them better, to expand them, and look at what other services we can bring into the fold to serve the community, and to continue to update our technology, continue to update certain areas within the hospital. For example, one of our biggest projects will be to continue to expand and make our emergency room a just more customer-friendly environment, make it a little bigger and expand it. I think the hospital deserves that, and so does the community.
And you've basically been doing great since you got here. We've seen you out in the community already.
That's right.
You've hit the ground running. We've seen you at the Coral Gables Chamber of Commerce
Yes,
breakfast. You got
Yes.
a proclamation there.
Yes.
You've been at our commission meeting and were introduced to the commission. Tell me about the importance and the role that plays of you being out in the community. How
well,
important?
I think the hospital is a big employer in Coral Gables. I think we play a vital role in providing services and the health of this community. And me being involved in this community, and folks within the hospital, not just me, being involved in this community is vital. I learned that very quickly when I was down in Mariners. The Florida Keys is a small environment, and you become a very big fish in a small pond very quickly. And so I was very much involved. Actually, I was the chairman of the board of the Chamber, Key Largo Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
So you become involved very quickly, and that sheds a very positive light on your facility in your hospital. And it's our responsibility, it's our civic duty to be involved, to be seen, and not only from the standpoint of the hospital and being seen because of the hospital, but to give back to the community and be involved. And I'm a stickler for that. I'm very much part of this community. My wife and I will live here. We lived here for 10 years before I went down to Mariners, and it's a homecoming for us, and we love this community, and we're ecstatic and happy to be part of it again.
Good, good. We're happy to have you. And then lastly, you've got several new projects coming as far as centers coming to Coral Gables. Can you tell me just a little bit about that and how that will help with the situation at Doctors Hospital? How will it help ease congestion there?
Right. Well, we're in the process, Baptist Health South Florida, of opening up some urgent care center diagnostic centers in Coral Gables. And we're also in the process of moving our physical therapy outpatient services from inside the hospital to a location outside the hospital. And I think I think what it does for us, it gives us the opportunity to decompress the facility. As you know, Doctors Hospital is in a very tight campus. There's no opportunity for expansion of the footprint of that hospital. Parking tends to be an issue, and we've done a lot of things to alleviate that. But decompressing the facility and having some of the non-urgent services move outside the facility will give us the opportunity to do two things. One, decompress the parking situation, get those non-urgent patients away from the hospital, but also gives us the opportunity to expand those services in an area where there's more room and more ability to us to bring more state-of-the-art technology and expand the services and grow it. So we're very excited about that. Frees up space, decompresses, and enhances what we're already doing, and gives the opportunity for folks to have these centers a little closer to their environment in this community.
That's true. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming here. I know you've got a busy schedule, and you had said that at the commission meeting, the last one, you had said that your wife was very happy to be back in Coral Gables because she has shopping now.
There is shopping now. She is very happy about that, and I'm happy as well to be up here. We're very excited about it.
Well, welcome to the community again.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And there's still much more to come on Coral Gables Now.
Coral Gables Park gets named after a late city activist.
Plus, the city's old fire and police station is being transformed into a museum. We'll take you inside and tell you about some of the interesting things that have happened in that building. And later, mortgage fraud is more prevalent than you may think. We'll sit down with an expert in the financial markets to identify some of the key signs of fraud. Coral Gables Now, we'll be right back.